press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students. So today let us see the solution of a quadratic equation. In the previous class we had studied about the construction, that is the framing the quadratic equation, and also we studied how to check whether it is a quadratic equation or not, okay, in the first exercise. So today let us see the solutions, how to find out the solution for this quadratic equation. In the previous class actually I told you there are three methods to find out the solution for the quadratic equation. First one, by factorization. Second one, by completing the square method. Completing the square. And third one, using quadratic formula. Using quadratic formula, or it is also called as Sridharacharya rule. So in the previous class I had discussed about this. So a great ancient mathematician, Indian mathematician, by his name, this is known as quadratic formula. It is also called as Sridharacharya rule. Understood? So these are the three methods which we are going to study, how to solve the quadratic. So we are using to solve the quadratic equation. And before we start, so today I am going to teach you how to do the solution, how to find out the solution by using factorization, okay. But before that you should know what is the meaning of solution. See, you have studied already in your in the polynomial chapter. See, to find out the solution, there we called it as zero of the polynomial. I hope you can remember. One example I will just give you, 2x square minus 3x plus 1. So this is a quadratic polynomial, and we gave, suppose, now this is a quadratic polynomial, so if we equate it to 0, then it will become a quadratic equation. Yes, in the first class I had told you what are quadratic equations, okay. Now suppose if I put 1 instead of x, I replace this with 1. So what you will get, see here, so 2 minus 3 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 minus 3 is 0. See, it will satisfy this equation, means the whole, see, when we put x is equal to 1, so this whole equation it will become 0, means x is equal to 1 is the solution. X is equal to 1 is one of the solution. I hope you understood why I am telling one of the solution, because it is a quadratic equation. So quadratic means you have learnt in the polynomials, okay. Quadratic polynomials have at the most 2 solutions, understood, at the most 2 solutions. So here also we will get, but see, that is called the solution, and also we can call it by the name root of the equation. So also the solution is also called by the name root of the solution, root of the equation, understood, root of the equation. So I hope you understood the meaning of solution, understood, or root of the equation. Okay, now let us try out with few examples. We shall do with factorization, which you are very familiar with, but still let us try to recall it, okay. So solving by using factorization. Now, so let us take one example, 2x square minus 5x plus 3. So this is the quadratic equation. Okay. Now you know quadratic equation means it will be equal to 0. So for this, let us try to find out the solution by using factorization method. So you all know how to do it. See here, you have to multiply 2x square into 3 means you know it will become 6x square, correct? Now splitting the middle term, factorization, that is nothing but splitting the middle term also we can do by using splitting the middle term method. Now here 6x square we need, that is plus, so here 5x we need. So how shall I split 3x and 2x? So greater number sign, or we don't have any this thing sign. See here. Now just observe, minus into minus plus, 3 2s are 6, x into x, x square. So here minus 3x minus 2x will give you minus 5x. Okay. So this is how we have to do it, by splitting the middle term. So how will you do this now? 2x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 3. Okay. Now is equal to 0. Now this will be, see, minus 3x and minus 2x. Now you know to take common, x is common here. So what remains here? 2x minus 3, and here minus 1 is common, and 2x minus 3. See here, you can multiply and just check whether it is correct. 2 into 1, 2, plus into minus, minus 2x. Then minus into minus plus, 1 into 3 is 3. Now here common 2x minus 3 and x minus 1. Okay. Now to find out the solution, 2x minus 3 and x minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. Now we can find out. So 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 by 2. X is equal to 3 by 2. And one more, x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1. So what are the solutions? Solution is 3 by 2 and 1. 3 by 2 and 1 are the solution of this quadratic equation, 2x square minus 5x plus 3. Okay. So let us try to do the exercise problem. So let us move on to the exercise. (4.2) Find the roots of the following quadratic equations by factorization. So first one, x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. We have this equation now. So let us find out the solution by using factorization. Okay. One more I will write, x square, second one, plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay. Now just observe here. So here we have, when you multiply this, you have minus 10x square. Now when you split, you should get 3x minus 3x. Okay. How shall we split this? So we can split 5x and 2x. 5 2s are 10. You all know this method. In 9th standard you have learnt. 5 2s are 10. So I want minus, and here also, so this will become plus into minus, plus into minus, minus. 5 2s are 10, x into x, x square, correct? Now when you add or subtract, so here you are going to subtract. See, greater number sign is minus. So 5x Minus 5x plus 2x gives you minus 3x. Okay, try to recall. So here x square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0, and here x is common. So x minus 5 plus 2 is common, x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now see here which is common, x minus 5 is common and x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, see here x is common, so x minus 5 plus 2 is common, x minus 5, 5 2s are 10. So here x minus 5 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. So what is the answer? X is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2. X is equal to 5 and x is equal to minus 2. So here what you will write here now? The solution or what is the question what they have given? Find the roots. So better write roots only. I just now I told you solution and also we can call it as roots. Therefore the roots of the above equation are 5 and minus 2. So the roots of the above equation are 5 and minus 2. I hope you understood this. Okay, now let us move on to the next one. So here we have 6. So this will be, when you multiply this, it will be 6x square minus 6x square. Then how to divide? So we want 1x. So here 1x we need. So it is simple, 3x and 2x. First you decide of numbers. First 3 2s are 6 x square. Later on you decide the sign. Which sign is suitable you have to see. See here. So I want minus. So but here I need plus. So you should see. So this plus into minus. Why? Because see here 3 2s are 6. Plus into minus, minus, x into x, x square, okay. But here greater number sign, plus and difference, because 3x and minus 2x gives you 1x. Okay, now we can split plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now x is common, x plus 3 and minus 2 x plus 2 is equal to 0. So minus 2x plus into minus, minus 3, here 3 2s are 6, correct? See once again you check, 2x plus into minus, minus 2x plus into minus, minus 3 2s are 6. Now what is common? X plus 3 is common, x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now x plus 3 is equal to 0 and x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now x is equal to minus 3. When you transpose it will become minus 3. So what are the roots? Roots of the equations are 3 and minus 3 and 2. Therefore the roots are minus 3 and 2. So you should write the conclusion, okay. Now let us move on to the next one. So the concept you all know, so it will be easy for us to work out. For you also I hope this concept you have learnt already, okay. Now we have one other question, that is root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. And one more we have 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. Okay. So, shall we start working? Now, here just see root 2 is there. So, you need not worry, just multiply these two. When you multiply, just observe carefully, 5 root 2 into root 2 x square. So, when you multiply these two, see you will get 5 root 2 into root 2 is root 4. Root 4 means you all know into 2 x square. So, 5 2s are 10. So, what is the third term here? Here it is 10x square. Now, you try to divide this. I hope you understood. Once again I will let you know. See here, root 2 into root 2 x square into 5 root 2. So, when you multiply 5 root 2 into root 2 x square, you know this, you have to multiply this, okay, the whole term by the third term, then only you can split the middle terms. So, here 5 into root 2 into root 2 is root 4, root 4 means 2. So, 5 into 2 and x square. So, 5 2s are 10 x square, okay. Now, 10x square and in the middle we have 7x. So, how we can divide this? We can divide it as 5x and 2x and here also plus and here also, so 7x. I hope you understood this. 5 2s are 10, x into x, x square, then 5x and 2x gives you 7x, okay. Now, how can we split this? Root 2 x square and 7x is splitted as 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Now, you have to be very careful while taking common. So, here what is common? X is common. So, what remains? Root 2x plus 5 remains. Then, here what is common? So, it appears there is no common there, but there is common. See, just observe carefully again here. See, root 2 and here 2 can be written as, see, observe carefully, 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Do you agree? 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Why? Because, see here, root 2 into root 2 is how much? Root 4. Root 4 means how much? 2, as you all know, correct? So, 2 can be written as, I will write here, root 2 into root 2. Do you agree? Yes. So, now you see, is there any common here? Yes, there is common. Which is common? Root 2 is common here. So, now root 2 I will remove outside. Then, what remains inside? See, 1 root 2 I have taken it out. So, another root 2 x plus 5 remains, or the clue is here already. So, you can easily write also is equal to 0. I hope you understood. Once again I will let you know. See here, root 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2 means root 4. Root 4 is nothing but 2. So, here 2 is written as root 2 into root 2. Now, you compare these two. What is common? Root 2 is common and what remains here? Another root 2 remains here and x remains plus 5. I hope now it is clear. Okay, now common root 2x plus 5 and x plus root 2 is equal to 0. I am going to rub this, so otherwise you will get confused. I hope you understood this. Next, now here root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Then x is equal to, you all know, minus 5 by root 2. Okay, x is equal to minus 5 by root 2. And here x plus root 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus root 2. So, these are the roots. Therefore, roots are minus 5 by root 2 and minus root 2. Okay, minus 5 by root 2 and root 2. Now, let us work out another problem here. See, here also it's quite simple problem. Only thing is here 1 by 8 is there. So, what we can do, how we can bring it to the standard form, you all know. You multiply this by 8. So, when you multiply this by 8, this equation becomes the whole equation you should multiply by 8. Okay. Now, this will become 8 2s are 16x square minus 8x plus 8 is equal to 0. I hope you understood this step. See here, 8 2s are 16x square minus 8 into x 8x, and here into 8 gets cancelled, plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay. Now, here you just observe. Now, it became as simple as ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Even this was in that form only, but only thing is you can simplify it, okay, by multiplying the whole equation by 8. Now, as usual, you apply the same method, that is splitting the middle term. Now, how will you split? Okay, here it should be 1. 1 by 8 into 8 is 1. Okay. Now, 16x square, I hope you understood this step. 1 by 8 into 8, that is 8 gets cancelled, giving you 1 there. Okay. Now, here 16 ones are 16x square. So, this 16x square, now you have to split. How will you split this? I want plus, so 4x and 4x. So, I need minus 8x. So, how will you get minus 8x? You should be very careful here. So, you can't put plus for both. So, this is also minus. So, when both the terms are minus, you all know minus 4x. So, here I will do it, minus 4x into minus 4x. What does it give? So, it gives you minus into minus plus 4 4s are 16x square and minus 4x plus minus 4x. What does it give? Minus 8x. See, minus 4x, 8x, correct? So, like this you have to do it. So, you should be careful with the sign. Now, here 16x square. So, how I'll split? 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, what is common? 4x is common. So, 4x minus 1. See, once again you multiply and check whether it is correct. Sometime we go wrong. Okay. So, you have to check whether it is correct. See here, 4 4s are 16. X into x, x square minus 4 into 1, 4x. Like that, once after doing a step, you just check back so that you won't go wrong. Okay. Then, here minus 1 common, 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. You understood why I took minus 1 here? Because here 4x minus 1 only I need here also inside. So, here minus 1 common, so plus into minus, 1 into 4x, 4x, minus into minus, plus 1 into 1 is 1. Okay. Next, 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1. See, here you will get a special roots. Just see. Here 4x minus 1 and 4x minus 1. Now, here 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, 4x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 4. And here also same. So 4x, so x is equal to 1 by 4. See here, just observe carefully, x is equal to 1 by 4 and x is equal to 1 by 4. See, we got equal roots 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. Okay, equal roots, just keep this in mind, equal roots. Why I am stressing this? Because later on in this chapter you are going to study about these equal roots. Okay, in which condition you will get equal roots, in which condition you will get distinct roots, all those things you are going to study in the next class. Okay, so here we got equal roots. So you can write therefore, so write the conclusion here, I will write therefore the roots are 1 by 4 and 1 by 4, the equal roots, they are equal roots. But in this case they are distinct roots here, minus 5 by root 2 and minus, they are different, but in this case it is equal roots. Okay. Now, so fifth one I will give for homework. So one more problem, see fifth one for homework and exam second question also. Solve the problem given in example 1. See, you have to solve the problem which they have given in the example 1, that is in page number 71. See, here I will just read out the questions for you. Represent the following situations mathematically, page number 71 in your textbook. John and Jeevanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each and the product of the numbers of the marble they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. See, yesterday actually, in the first class we studied how to represent the equation mathematically, isn't it? So the same way these examples they have given for framing the equation. But what in the second exercise they are asking for the same question, you have to find out the solution. See, they have given the solution also. So finally what is the equation there? X square minus 45x plus 324. You need to find out the solution, means how many marbles they have, you have to find out. See the solution, the equation is framed already for you, that is an example problem. So they have given you to find out the solution for the same problem. And the second one also they have given, that is a cottage industry, even that they have given. And one more problem is there in this sixth one, which I am going to do in the next class. So now let us do one problem, that is find two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. Let us try to do this sum. Application level questions. So in this, the framing the question is very, very important and then solving. I think by now you all are familiar with the framing the equations. Okay. Now the first one you try to solve. So find the two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. So what are the numbers? So how to take the numbers, that is very, very important. They have given just sum of the two is 27. With this clue you can write the equations, and also the product they have given, that is 182. So how to start? Let us start like this. Let the numbers be. See here, I will tell you one thing. So then they have asked you to find out the numbers, two numbers. Okay. So here the sum of the two numbers are 27. Sum of the two numbers are 27. So if suppose if you take one number as x What will be the other number? What will be the other number? I hope you understood this. See, in 8th standard you have studied linear equations. Okay, I think you have an idea about it. See, so the other number will be, see, one number is x. What is the other number? Suppose here x plus dash will be equal to 27. X plus dash, we don't know the other number, we don't know this also, but I have taken it as x. Second number we don't know, is equal to 27. So how to find out the second number, you tell me? See, this question mark, let it be here, 27 minus x. Do you agree with this? See, the same concept. Now I am going to write here now, see here. Let the numbers be x and one more number is 27 minus x. I hope you understood why I have taken this. See, x plus unknown number, we don't know the number, is equal to 27. Then how to find out this 27? See, for example, see, I will give plus dash is equal to 27. Now how to find out this number? The small kid will answer. See, 20 plus dash will be equal to 27. So how to find out? 27 minus 20, isn't it? The concept you will use. So that concept only I am using here. So one number is x, the other number is 27 minus x. Okay. Now, then they have given the product of the two numbers. So the product of two numbers, means how x into 27 minus x is equal to how much? How much they have given in the question? They have given 182. The product is given. The product of two number is 182. So I think you can solve the problem now. See here. Now we will simplify this. So 27x minus x into x square is equal to 182. Now let us bring it to the standard form. I don't want to keep this minus x square, so I am going to bring it to the other side. So minus x square, when we transpose this, it will become x square. We will transpose to the other side, then minus 27x, and this remains there itself, is equal to 0. I hope you understood this. X square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Now you know how to find out the solution by using the factorization method. Okay. By using the factorization method means, how will you do this? See, I will work out like this, 182. See, again trial and error. See, when you multiply you should get 182 x square, and when you add you should get, add or subtract, you should get 27. So usually I will follow this method. So whichever method you are preferring, or if you are used to that, you can follow. Okay. 2 9s are 18, 2 1s are 2. So here 13, 13 7s are. Okay, 13 7s are and 7 1s are. Okay. 7 1s are. So here what I will do, I will just combine, okay, combine any two factors. See, for example, 13 into 14, see, 7 2s are 14 into 13, definitely it will give 182, correct? So I will do that method. If you are familiar with some other method also, you can do it. Now I need 182, correct? 182 x square. So I am going to divide 13x and 14x, because I need minus 27. See here, minus 27 means minus 27x. So here the sign is very important. So I have to put, for both the terms I have to put minus. See here, minus and minus. So then only you will get minus 27x, correct? So when two terms are also minus, minus. So you are going to add it, correct? Okay. Now how to split this? Easy. Now x is common, x minus 13, then here again x minus means 14 is common, x minus 13 is equal to 0. Once you check, so 14 into x minus plus into minus, minus 14x, minus into minus plus 14 into 13, you know it is 182, correct? Now here common 13 and x minus 14 is equal to 0. Now x is equal to x minus 13 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to how much? 13, and x is equal to, so I will write here x minus 14 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to 14. Now conclusion, the two numbers are, so what is the conclusion? The two numbers are, one is 13 and 14. So you can do verification, 13 and 14, do verification. See here, sum of the number is 27. So the question is given, sum of the number is 27, just check 13 plus 14 is 27 and the product is 182. See, multiply and find out your answer. Yes, you can do verification also, okay. Wherever possible you try to do verification for the mathematics. So it's better to check whether your answer is correct or not. So by doing verification, understood? Okay, I hope you all you are familiar with this factorization method. So you please keep practicing. So definitely when you practice only, see this factorization actually we are learning from the lower classes also. So better be thorough with this, because usually we use this factorization in the higher class also than the other methods. We will this factorization is very familiar, okay, and also it is used in the higher classes also. Thank you.